Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to a Fallout video. I'm going to be showing you some decent weaponry that will carry you from beginning to end game if you are a new player. And considering I have tested a plethora of weapons on a plethora of enemies, I vaguely know which weapons you can get early enough to actually do some damage. So, we're going to start with the pistol, boys. This 10mm pistol. That's literally it. It's the only decent weapon you can get early game. Unless aliens from unless the aliens event is going on. And then you can get the alien blaster. And the alien blaster's pretty good. And I have no perks for this weapon active whatsoever. So I've not spec'd into this weapon at all. I've not spec'd into any of the weapons that I'll be showing you today. But if you're going to be going pistols, it's either this or the alien blaster. And considering you have to actually do the event to get the alien blaster, it's less than ideal. Okay, on to melee weapons. Now, we're up at the Grafton Dam. Why are we up at the Grafton Dam? Well, we want one of these. A sledgehammer. If you are a melee weapon build, a sledgehammer is a very good early to mid, even to late game weapon. It does the damage, and when you can modify it, it does even more damage. And the way to get them is by super mutants. See? He has one. Oh no, he has a board. Never mind. But yeah, super mutants, cultists, and possibly raiders will potentially carry a sledgehammer. Sometimes the scorched do, but I'm just going to heal up. Apparently not. Yep. So as you can see, I have like very limiting in what damage boosters I have. No. And as you can see, this does damage a lot. Eh. Don't block me, nerd. This does do the damage. Now, these are like level 50 enemies. If you can hit them. But I constantly die because, yeah, my armor's not the best at the moment. I'm going through some issues. But yeah, I'm not even spec'd into any of these weapons at all that I'm going to be showing you today, so I've like nothing that increases melee damage or anything. Like at best, I've got ironclad. Like better criticals, but I don't know. But yeah, sledgehammer is a good weapon, and you can get it from super mutants, and they spawn here at the Grafton Dam. And I will go to show you the mods for them. Now, to get the mods for these weapons is fairly simple. Once you either have the plan or you have, I don't know, a few of them, just scrap them down and you will get mods for them. And the ones I recommend is a heavy rocket. Yeah, heavy rocket seems the way to go. Heavy rocket is probably one of the better ones to go with based on pure damage, because it does 177 damage and it's fairly fast to swing. Like I say, I'm not even expecting to any of these weapons, but it does the damage. It's very good, it's very reliable, and I wholeheartedly suggest it. On to the next one. Mole Miner Gauntlet. These are a very specific drop weapon, so they will only drop from mole miners, and if you come over here on the map to Blackwater Mine, you will find a few of them. Where are you? There you are. And if they have... and as you can see, if you mod it, if you get a few of them, scrap them down, get the mods for it. Look, we got one there. If you get a few of them, scrap them down, you'll be able to unlock the third blade mod, which Does the bleed damage? It does extra damage. And you get them from these, but not every single mole miner will have one. But most of them will. So just come to Blackwater Mine, farm these for a little bit. Try not get too... Try not get too overworked by them. But I suggest you come in here with a shotgun. I just want to show you what the weapons can do without any of the perks. But look, we've got another mole miner gauntlet. And we got another one. Yeah. So we came in here with 1 and we're leaving with 3. And all you do is just scrap them. But keep the teeth. You need it to craft the 3rd blade mod. Which is why mine have 3 blades and theirs only have 2. Okay, next one. Okay, the next one we're going for is a 50 cal machine gun. Why do we want a 50 cal machine gun? Why don't you want a 50 cal machine gun? And I know what people are thinking. Oh, but the ammo consumption and the ammo gathering and blah blah blah. But with the farms and daily ops and expeditions, you're not going to struggle for ammo. You're just not. Like, you used to be able to struggle. You used to struggle for ammo a fair lot. But nowadays you don't. And where we're going is over to that vertibird. Be careful of the big dude bro there. There is some rad roaches scattered about. And there will be 2 snallygasters over there. Just try and avoid them. Just try and avoid them. Because you're going to get absolutely bullied. Yep. Yeah. No. Leave me alone. And you see this truck? This is where we're going to... It doesn't have one in. It's not this truck. It's that one behind it. No, don't touch me. Gimme. And here we have a 50 cal machine gun. And that's how easy it is to get a 50 caliber machine gun. And it will only spawn in at level 25. Go away. There we go. Yeah, it will only ever spawn in at level 25. So if you want a level 51, you'll have to buy the plan, and you buy the plan at White Springs. Okay, next one. Now, as for the next one, we are down here at the luckiest of all of mines, and this one, we're looking for the 5mm Gatling gun. Not the minigun, the Gatling gun. The minigun's dropped by a super mutant. It's not as good as people say it is. Yes, the damage output isn't the best, but if you get a shredder mod for it, it can be good. But the 5mm Gatling gun is probably one of the better 5mm in the game. And you get it from cultists, which is Lucky Hole Mine down here, Clancy Manor up here, and Mount Point Pleasant here, where is the Mothman cultists base, kind of. I guess it's like, it's where the Mothman Museum is. But yeah, I have the most luck getting one here. And because I am very high level, these are not going down very fast. But we just picked up a 50 cal, so... Where's my gauntlet? Okay, we'll just check the bodies, because they don't necessarily drop the weapon they're holding. Ooh. They sometimes drop a different one. Okay. Onwards and upwards, and I'll bring you back when we find one. Okay, we have found a woman with a Gatling gun, but she's killed me like 9 times. That's her. Hi! Have your Gatling gun, please? Please. There we go. And now we have a Gatling gun. And it is a good weapon. Base stats are 119 damage per shot. Come on. There we go. Now the best thing about the Gatling gun is you don't have to reload it all that often. I know I just reloaded it then, but that was me being stupid. That's where she killed me, like 90 times. And again, you get the mods for this. You get the speedy receiver and your golden. It goes from being like extremely slow to like a lot faster. Yeah, it is pretty slow at fire rate, but there's no spin up, which is an improvement on the Gatling gun. And there's basically no damage loss. Like, even as base, you do a standard 60 damage per shot, which is pretty good. And, yeah, get a headshot, and that's 100 and something damage. And that's just nice. And like I say, I'm not spec'ing to any of these weapons that I'm showing you. So, I'm going to be doing the basic minimum damage that I can. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to be doing the minimum damage that I can with this. Okay, those are the two heavy guns that I suggest that you can get. Like, they will carry you through to late game. Pistol, that's more like an early game. If you can get the alien blaster, that might carry you through to late game. No, it will carry you through to late game. Sledgehammer, Metal Mining Gauntlet, both solid weapons, both do a lot of damage. Now, I'm going to show you where to get some weaponry that you can just purchase. Don't even have to fight for them. Don't even have to do anything for them. All you have to do is have the money at hand to buy them. Boys and girls, welcome to Watoga. We're going to be buying some weapons, and the weapons that we are in purchase of today is the railway rifle, and the automatic piston mod, and the 5.56. This is not really a VATS weapon. It can be used in VATS, but it's probably better as a aimed weapon because there's very little recoil to it. As you can see, there's like little to no recoil. I ain't even press a button. Whereas this is a VATS weapon. You have to use it in VATS or else... yeah, that happens. I mean, you can try control it as best as you can, but there's still going to be a lot of spread. As you can see, hit there, 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 and that was me trying to control it. So try control it. And this is what it looks like without controlling it. Yeah, it just just shoots all the way up the wall. See where it goes. Now this is me trying to control it. Hold on, want to reload. Like it still whiffles about a fair amount. So this is a weapon suggested to be used in VATS. Unless you're going for the single, which will do more damage, but people prefer automatic. It's just the way to go. Now, you come to this bot, you go over to notes, and you go down till you find combat rifle's also a good one. The handmade gun. That is what the 5.56 is, the handmade gun. That's what this one. This is a handmade. Mine has had its name changed, but you can reduce the cost if you put on hard bargain. So it was 2,000 plus caps before. It's not going to be that much of a drop, but it's going to be a better drop than it was. There we go. So it goes from 2,000 something to 1,515. And then all you have to do is make them. Make a lot of them. Scrap them all down and you'll get the mods for it. And then for the railway rifle. Come further down. That's also 1,515. And then you can get the automatic piston mod for 187 caps. That's with the perk card on. And they are worthwhile weapons to have. I do have legendary variants of most of these weapons. Well, these two are legendary variants. That is not. I have a legendary variant of that. I have a legendary of that. I have a legendary of that on another character. It's not on this one. But I'm going to switch over to my different builds and show you the actual damage output you can get when you actually put the perk cards on with it as well. Okay, I'm back at Grafted Dam to get my revenge on these green pricks. We've got the sledgehammer and you want in slugger perks. Ignore every other perk that is on this right now. The ones you want to focus on is two-handed weaponry. And it bumps the damage up by a lot. By like an actual a lot. Because this is a two-handed heavy weapon. Your baseball bats are two-handed heavy weapons. It's fairly good. Where did they all go? You were also impressive and angry earlier. And now you're gone. You just do the damage. You just do the damage. The perk cards do help. If you get puncturing mod on it, I suggest get a puncturing mod as well. Because a puncturing will add bleed. So puncturing, bladed, anything that adds blades or rockets or anything like that, it helps. It adds bleed, it adds the extra attack damage, and it just works. Famous words of Todd Howard. Okay, onto the Mole Miner Gauntlet. Okay, the Mole Miner Gauntlet is an odd one because it's counted as a unarmed weapon. So, Iron Fist, I'm pretty sure, is the only one that works. So I just threw on a couple of... you can have Iron Fist and... where is it? Martial Artist and Incisor, which ignores the armor. So they're pretty standard ones, pretty decent ones for this. For the Mole Miner Gauntlet, because it is classed as an unarmed weapon. Because it's a gauntlet. So is the Deathclaw Gauntlet, so the Deathclaw is a must, but it means having to kill a few Deathclaws to get the gauntlets. There's 2 shots, heavy attack, 1 shot, heavy attack, 1 shot. It does the damage. You cannot deny. The Mole Miner Gauntlet is the weapon to go. Ow. As long as they aren't firing rockets at you. Heavy attack. Stimp. Who's firing rockets? It's you, isn't it? Heavy attack. Oh, it's a level 100. Go away. Heavy attack. The heavy attack just it does do the damage. And like I say, you're gonna end up farming a load of Mole Miner Gauntlets. You're even gonna get the plans for it a lot of the time. The plans are so easy to get for this weapon. It's you! So it's 2 shot, and bear in mind this doesn't have a legendary on it at all, or it's 1 shot with a heavy attack. If you can actually hit them right. So, Mole Miner Gauntlet for the win. It does the damage. It is the good thing. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, the 10mm pistol. Not gonna lie, it's not the best one, but you want the gunslinger perks. There are better weapons, but if you want to do pistols, you want to do pistols. Just don't do the revolvers. They're slow. They're slow to fire, they're slow to reload. This one's probably best bet. Also because, you know, bats makes it a lot better. Also, I can't aim apparently. But yeah, Pistol, pretty basic, can't get any worse. That's headshot, 144, pretty good. But yeah, just gunslinger perks. And hopefully your AP don't run out, but if all else fails, you can pretty much shove the barrel down the throat and pull the trigger. So yeah, here's your 10mm pistol. It's basic, it's standard, it's what you get when you first... Who the fuck are you? It's what you get when you first leave the vault. I mean, it's the staple. It's a staple of the Fallout. It's a 10mm pistol, so... If you want to go for pistols, go for these until you can get the alien blaster. Okay, on to heavy guns. Now, heavy guns. Heavy guns are very rarely built for VATs, so here's what we're running with. There's your heavy gunner perks. Anything else you want to add is completely up to you. But heavy guns are not built for VATs. Like, 9 times out of 10 you'll see people using them in power armor. On the rare occasion that a weapon is built for VATs and it's a heavy gun, I'd say it's a plasma caster. Maybe a plasma Gatling if you chug like 900 coffee before you go to shoot stuff in the face, but yeah. Heavy guns are they're not built for VATs. 9 times out of 10 people will use them while wearing power armor because you get a lot more bonuses while wearing power armor. But yeah, you can see why the Gatling gun is just better. Yes, the 50 cal spits out the bullets, but you can see the spread. There is ways to like mitigate the spread by doing bursts. But what's point in having a fully automatic weapon if you're just going to burst fire it? Okay, let's go bully a Deathclaw with this. Let's go bully a Deathclaw with this. Okay, you can actually just see the damage on this. Oh, that was a legendary, thank you. No, go away. But yeah, the heavy weapons are very rarely built for VATs unless it's a plasma caster. You can use that in VATs pretty easily. Like, I nearly killed it in those 2 VAT shots, but it nearly killed me in that one hit. And I'm trying to keep my health as high as possible. But, as you can see, we did a lot more damage with less shots with the Gatling gun. So, get a Gatling gun. 50 cal's good. Gatling gun's better. Where you going? He's run away. Coward! Come back and fight. There we go. But yeah. Of the 2, the Gatling gun is the better. This one's good if you've got good crowd, if you've got big crowds of things, you just back up and spray them all down. And then leg a game. But yeah. Gatling gun's good for, like, if they're like slow coming at you one at a time. But as long as you get the speedy receiver on this, you're golden. Okay, rifles. Okay, here's the rifle stuffs. We got concentrated fire, just gives you target accuracy. Master Commando, Tank Killer, Commando, Expert Commando. Tank Killer just ignores armor. That's all it is. This is a standard. They all come with, both of these come with standard receivers, which is non-automatic receivers. I've just put a basic automatic receiver on them. Nothing more, nothing less. The only downside with the railway rifle is the durability drop. It is a nightmare. It will break, and it will break fast. So, if you can, keep repair kits on you. It does the damage. It do the damage. You only have 10 shots, but... you can tend to kill stuff in less than 10 shots. It's just... the railway rifle, it's a good gun. Alright, where you go. And if you can get a crit, you're doing even better. Okay, that's a railway rifle. This is a short handmade. Again, I've just put a basic receiver on. I've just put a basic automatic receiver. Like, the only thing that should be boosting damage on this is my cards. Maybe a mutation or two. But it's not going to boost it by much, as you can see. It's at 110. As you can see, it's not the best of a VATS weapon, unmodded. But once you get to modding stuff, you can generally reduce the VATS down from, what is it now? The VATS cost now is at 70. That's the accuracy. VATS cost now is at 16. You can generally get it down to about 12, maybe. Something like that. The railway rifle is disgusting because you can get it down from 10 to like 5 or something. Like, it is just... It's foul how low you can get the VATS cost down on some of these weapons. But yeah. Right, 222 in VATS. 215 VATS, and I'm miles away. And I miss every shot there. Yeah, that works. 471 headshot. In VATS, that's not even a VATS critical. 753 with the VATS critical. Like, these two guns are probably your best option if you're going to be rocking a rifle. Like, are they expensive to get? Yeah. Do they work? Yes. Will you regret it? Probably not. Oh, hello. Can you wait a minute? And I can't even get a VATS shot because I'm killing them too quick. Let's see if we can get a VATS critical on anyone. You! Come here. I need to use your face for science. VATS critical shot. 346. It's not as much as the it's not as much as the railway rifle, but... oh look, you had a Gatling gun. Like, it's the first time I've seen one of these qualities with a Gatling gun, especially up here. That's why I always go to the Lucky Hole mine. But yeah, the reason I'm using this in VATS and not out of VATS is because, yeah, the recoil. That's basically the only reason. If you can get a quads one of these, faster fire rate, you're laughing. Okay, there can't be many of you left. Where are the rest of you? Well, so yeah, those two are your rifles. And they're bloody good ones. Yes, they're expensive, but they are worth the cost, as you can see. Even unmodded, even without the perk cards, they do pretty solid damage, especially the railway rifle. All you need is good VATS. You need good AP. You just need good stamina. That's basically all this weapon needs. Good stamina and quads, and you're laughing. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learnt something new. If you did, leave a like. If you are new, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. Can't do it without you. I want to get to 500. It should be fun. Yeah. If there's anything else you want to comment, leave a comment down below. Yeah, but thank you all for watching. Hope you all had a wonderful time. Please have a pleasant and safe day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.